Choosing the wrong partner can cost you years of peace, but choosing the right one, it can change your entire life. Psychology tells us love isn't just about feelings, it's also about patterns, attachment, values, and timing. This isn't about finding a perfect person. It's about finding someone emotionally healthy, compatible with you, and choosing them for the right reasons. In this video, we'll explore how to choose your partner wisely based on deep psychological truths. Let's begin. 1. Love isn't blind, it's selective. We don't fall in love randomly. We're drawn to people who reflect our unconscious needs. According to attachment theory, many people unconsciously choose partners who remind them of early emotional experiences, especially with caregivers. This is why some choose emotionally unavailable partners. Others chase people who need fixing or fall into familiar chaos that feels like home. Wise partner choice begins with self-awareness. Ask yourself, am I choosing love from my wounds or from my healing? 2. Lust clouds, judgment. The early stages of romantic attraction activate dopamine and oxytocin, brain chemicals that mimic drug-like highs. It's intense, exciting, addictive. But this honeymoon high fades within 6 to 18 months. And when it fades, you're left with who the person really is. That's why wise people wait. Psychologists recommend seeing someone through different seasons: stress, family, settings, conflict, boredom, triumph. Before deciding, ask yourself, would I still choose this person without the butterflies? 3. Know your attachment style. Do you get anxious if your partner pulls away, avoid emotional closeness, or balance intimacy and independence? Your attachment style is a blueprint for how you connect in relationships. There are 4 types: secure, comfortable with closeness and independence; anxious, craves closeness, fears rejection; avoidant, values independence, resists vulnerability; fearful, craves intimacy but fears it. If you have an insecure style, you're more likely to choose partners who reinforce your fears, mistake anxiety for chemistry. Stay in toxic patterns. A wise choice: find a secure partner or work toward secure attachment together. 4. Watch how they handle disagreements. It's not love when everything is perfect. It's love when things go wrong, and they still choose kindness, respect, and resolution. Pay attention to how they argue, whether they take responsibility, if they stonewall or belittle you, whether you feel safe expressing yourself. Psychologist Dr. John Gottman says, the way a couple handles conflict predicts the success of the relationship. Disagreements aren't red flags. Disrespect is. 5. Look at their life outside you. A healthy partner has hobbies, goals, boundaries, friendships, emotional resilience. If their identity revolves around you, it may feel flattering at first, but over time it becomes suffocating. Choose someone with a life of their own, who wants you but doesn't need you to function. This shows emotional maturity, a key trait in long-lasting relationships. 6. Evaluate their emotional intelligence. IQ is great, but in relationships, emotional intelligence, EQ, matters more. High EQ includes self-awareness, empathy, regulating emotions, handling stress gracefully, listening without defensiveness. Ask, can they apologize when they're wrong? Do they understand your feelings or just react? Do they create safety or drama? EQ is what keeps love steady when life gets messy. 7. Shared values matter more than shared interests. You like the same music, love the same food, both obsessed with dogs. That's fun, but it's not enough. What truly lasts is shared values like how you handle money, your views on family, kids, religion, your ethics and integrity, your approach to growth and purpose. People can laugh together and still be deeply incompatible. Don't get blinded by chemistry. Look for value alignment. 8. Pay attention to their past, but don't judge it. Everyone has a past. What matters is how they've processed it. Ask, have they learned from past relationships? Do they blame all their exes? Have they grown through their trauma or repeated it? Wise partners take ownership of their story. They're not perfect, but they're evolving. If someone's past is still running their present, be careful. Unhealed people hurt others, even without meaning to. 9. Look at how they treat others. You can tell a lot about someone by how they treat waiters, animals, their parents, their ex, people who can't benefit them. Kindness is most real when no one's watching. Pay attention to the little things. Psychologically, this shows their core character, not just performance, because the way they treat others is often how they'll treat you when the mask slips. 10. Test their consistency. Inconsistency is often the first sign of emotional unavailability. Hot and cold. Sweet one day, distant the next. Wise people don't fall for words. They look for patterns. Are they consistent in how they show up, how they treat you, their priorities and actions? Genuine love isn't confusing. If you feel constantly anxious, uncertain, or chasing their attention, something's off. Consistency builds trust. Without it, there is no emotional safety. 11. Choose respect over intensity. Intensity feels romantic, grand gestures, passion, drama, but that's not always love. Sometimes it's trauma bonding or narcissistic love bombing. Respect is quieter. It shows up in listening deeply, keeping promises, valuing your boundaries, letting you be fully yourself. Don't choose someone who only lights up your nervous system. Choose someone who brings peace to your soul. 12. Time will always reveal the truth. You can't truly know someone in a few weeks. Time reveals their triggers, their maturity, their integrity, their capacity to love. Take it slow. Observe. Let their true self unfold. Rushing love increases your chances of repeating old mistakes. As psychologist Esther Perel says, love is a story. We write it together over time. 13. Don't ignore the red flags. Some of the most common red flags include jealousy disguised as love, control masked as care, lack of accountability, guilt tripping, or gaslighting. Avoiding serious conversations. You don't have to confront every red flag immediately, but don't excuse them or hope they'll magically disappear. Red flags don't fade. They grow louder over time. Choosing wisely means trusting what you feel and acting on it. 14. Love doesn't mean losing yourself. A healthy relationship should never cost you your voice, dreams, friendships, boundaries, self-respect. You can love someone deeply and still say no, still speak up, still pursue your own path. If someone expects you to shrink for their comfort, they're not the right partner. Wise love empowers both people to grow, individually and together. 15. You teach people how to treat you. The boundaries you set, the behavior you tolerate, the way you communicate, it all teaches your partner what's acceptable. Choosing wisely means setting clear standards, enforcing healthy boundaries, not tolerating disrespect, no matter how much you love them. The right partner will respect your limits, not test them. Love without respect is control. Respect without love is cold. You deserve both. 16. Don't let loneliness choose for you. Psychology shows loneliness can trigger impulsive relationships. When we fear being alone, we settle for less, overlook red flags, cling to anyone who gives us attention. But loneliness is a feeling, not a fact. Wise people heal their solitude before choosing a partner, because it's better to be single and peaceful than attached and miserable. 17. Who you are affects who you choose. If you want to choose better, become better. The more emotionally regulated you are, self-aware you become, you heal your patterns, you build self-respect, the more likely you are to attract someone who matches that. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are ready for. Final thoughts. Love is beautiful, but it's not just about butterflies and sparks. It's about choosing someone who shows up when it's hard, who listens without ego, who supports your healing, who grows with you, not against you. Don't chase perfection, chase partnership. Don't look for someone to complete you, look for someone whole. And most importantly, be someone worth choosing too.